I'm Rodger Wyland. Welcome back to the Albany Empire Express here on My 4, presented by ADK Techs. Brandon Goldstein is the Director of Player Operations for the Albany Empire. What does that mean? Well, as our Ashley Miller tells us, Goldstein is a jack of all trades who keeps this organization going.
Loved it. I figured out that this is something that I'd like to do, just kind of helping out, setting up practice, taking care of the equipment stuff, a little bit with the film.
Brandon Goldstein started as an intern for the Orlando Predators in 2014 before then head coach Rob Keefe offered him a job in football operations. But after the 2016 season, the team folded. As a result, Brandon was out of the AFL for a year.
I started working for the Golf Channel, selling some golf tee times in Orlando. And I was also coaching some youth football for the East Orlando Junior Predators. It really let me kind of think about what I wanted to do with my career, and selling golf tee times wasn't what I wanted to do. I definitely wanted to work in football operations.
Luckily, Brandon and Coach Keefe had stayed in touch over that year, and when Keefe got the call from Albany in 2018, he then made a call to Brandon.
That was a no-brainer, being able to come up here and start a team from the ground up. I knew it was going to be a little difficult, but it was definitely going to be something that I would be able to look back on and say, hey, this was a great opportunity, this was a great experience.
He says it's been just that.
You see it? Tight spirals. I loved it from the day I got up here. I'm real professional. Everybody treats this organization like we're the New England Patriots. We hold ourselves to a high standard.
As the Director of Player Operations, Brandon says he holds himself to a high standard too in everything he does. He's the video coordinator, equipment manager, and runs an internship program while also organizing housing and travel for the team.
So one-on-one is when you're going to start filming for the 1150, scout defense, team defense, and then the situations.
He's a huge part of the Empire's success, and they treat him as such.
It's like a decal for his visor.
I can't see his eyes.
I know. It's not my genetics to have abs. No, I've tried multiple times. I heard the pretzels here are pretty good. I see them every day, and so they're all like my big brothers, and it's a great family experience. It's just the culture is what makes this team nice and tight.
Thank you, Ashley Miller, reporting. And sometimes people ask people, when do they ever sleep? Coach Keefe, I mean, this guy's got quite the list of things that he's responsible for. Does he ever sleep?
You know what, he doesn't. And I'm telling you, I'm so proud that people now get to know who really he is. I mean, he's the lifeblood of this organization. Ash did a phenomenal job, obviously, highlighting him. But he means a lot to everyone, and I think that's a reflection of just who he is. The players love him. We love him as a staff. He does so much for our organization, but it's people like that eventually are going to be in the NFL and are going to be hiring people like me. And I tell these guys all the time, when they're interns, I said, hey, when you get to the NFL, just don't forget about me, because he is that good.